Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I am very excited because it's a Body Shop haul. I have not done a Body Shop haul since I think before Christmas, so I really wanted to have a good splurge at the Body Shop, and I have some new releases that have just come out, and I also have some older favourites that I haven't used before that I've always wanted to try. So everything that I bought, apart from one thing, I haven't actually used before, so I'm really excited to tell you guys about them, and I'm just going to get started. So this shopping trip was done in two parts. The first part was done in my local store, which is Ashton, and I picked up quite a few different things, and then I went yesterday to the Manchester store and picked up a few other bits. So I'm just going to put it all in one bag, and I'm just going to get to showing you what I bought. This is my bag. It's quite hefty and full, and I'm just going to get started. So the first thing I picked up is a brush. Now this is the styling hairbrush made with natural bamboo. The reason I picked this up is because I do love my Tangle Teezer and I use it all the time, but what I'm finding is as I'm getting older, I'm not quite sure why, my hair is getting a lot thicker and a lot more difficult to manage. So I wanted something with a bit of a handle that I can kind of not force it through my hair, but you know, make it cooperate a bit more, because a Tangle Teezer, because it's so small and dainty, it can struggle with my hair ever so slightly. So I thought this might be good for the times where it's a bit more rebellious and I do need to make sure it's completely through, because there's quite a few layers to my hair, and the Tangle Teezer, I have to section all my hair out and brush one section, and it would be nice just to do it in one motion. So I got this, and I think this was £8, and I think it's really stylish and pretty, and I can't wait to use it. It just looks really expensive. I think this was about £8 as well, so it wasn't too much. So yeah, I got one of those. The next thing I picked up is the mineral warming mask, which looks like this. I was really intrigued by this. I was served by a girl called Fiona, and she was really helpful in the Manchester store, and she told me that this was one of their best sellers. It is actually a beauty gem as well, and she just said this is a self-warming deep cleansing clay, and I rubbed it on the back of my hand in the store and it heated up really quickly. It felt really comfortable, and it's just meant to help with wrinkles, fine lines, purify the skin and detoxify it. So I'm really looking forward to giving this a try. This is for all skin types, and yeah, it's 100ml. It is quite a thick mask when it comes out, but you just blend it into the skin and it kind of just sits there and dries after it's heated up, and you leave it on for a few minutes and then you take it off with a warm muslin cloth or with water. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying this, and I'll keep you guys posted because I'm always on the lookout for good masks. The next thing I have is something that I'm actually wearing today underneath my foundation, and it is the Tea Tree Flawless BB Cream, which looks like this. I got this just because, you guys already may know this, but I have quite acne prone skin sometimes. I tend to break out when my skin's feeling a little bit more stressed, or if I'm a bit tired, and that I do suffer from breakouts ever so slightly. And this, because it contains tea tree oil and witch hazel, is meant to calm the skin, dry out any excess oil, and just drag out any impurity, and obviously you're going to get the coverage as well. This comes in 3 different shades, 1, 2 and 3. I have it in the shade 2. However, I feel like I could have done with it in the shade 3 because this is just ever so slightly light for me. It's a really nice thick texture. It's quite creamy, and it's very thick, and you do get quite a decent amount of coverage. I will show you all these things up close so you can see, but you definitely can smell the witch hazel and the tea tree oil. If you're not a fan of that scent, but you can put up with it, this is really good for, like I said, extracting oil from the skin, preventing blackheads and spots and that kind of thing. And obviously if you can put something on your skin first before your foundation, or if you can just get away with this type of coverage alone, it's really good for you because it's not clogging your pores. It's actually helping to dry them out and prevent oil gathering into them, which is obviously going to help with spot control and that kind of thing. So I would definitely recommend something like this. Like I said, I've only used it a few times, but I really do like it, and I have it on today, and it has given me a decent amount of coverage. I do have a bit of Bare Minerals powder on top, but it is a really, really nice base, so definitely check this out if you're looking for something to help with shine control, spots, acne prone skin and that kind of thing. Talking about cleansing and keeping your skin nice and clear, I picked up the super soft cleansing brush, which looks like this. I was really interested in this because I wasn't actually on the lookout for another cleansing tool. You guys already know I have quite a few of them, but I saw this, and not only does it look adorably cute, but she applied it with the balm that I already have, the I think, is it the Silky Carmyle cleansing butter, just to get the swatches off my hand, because you guys know if I'm in the Body Shop I'm going to have swatches on my hand, so I needed to get them off. And she used this with the butter cleanser to take it off, and I was just really impressed by it, and I thought, you know, this is ideal for days when my skin's feeling a little bit more sensitive and I don't want to go ahead and use a cleansing tool. I just want to get the dirt off. I want to give myself a really soft exfoliation without using the heavy duty tools. So I got this and it's so cute. It's got a little handle and it's got a little cord here that you can hang in the bathroom, and all the bristles are really nice and soft, but they're also very, very densely packed, and it just feels so smoothing on the skin. And this is just going to give perfect exfoliation from day to day is what I mean. So you can use this daily and you wouldn't have to get your heavy machinery out. It's perfect for everyday use, as I've said, and I really like this. The bristles are so soft and smooth. It feels like a little pet. It's so cute. I really love this, and I cannot wait to use this with my Silky cleansing oil and my balms. I'm just really excited by it. A bit geeky, but I am. Staying on to skincare, I also picked up the Elderflower Unperfumed Eye Gel. Now this is a little pot of see-through eye gel. It's quite a thick consistency, but it's very, very cooling, and I basically put it on the bottom of my eyes where my bags are, and I just work it in, and it's really cooling and soothing, and it calms the skin, it reduces redness, it reduces puffiness, and it just makes a really nice base for makeup as well. I put this on before I put my concealer on, and it just provides a really nice base. The concealer can cling to it and look a lot smoother in its application, and I really do like it. It's a very thin texture. Even though it comes on quite thick, it actually spreads on quite thinly. It doesn't feel cakey or heavy, does it kind of weigh the lids down. It's really nice and refreshing, so I really like this. Yeah, it's just a really nice product. So I haven't used this absolutely loads, I've only used it a couple of times, but when I have used it, I've noticed a difference in my concealer application. It's very cooling and I really do like it. So if you are in the market for a nice eye gel or a nice eye base, then I would definitely check this out. This is something that I didn't actually pay for. I renewed my Body Shop membership, my beauty card, whatever it's called, and I got a free pot of the body butter in the olive oil scent, I think it is. Oh, it's the olive body butter, sorry. And this is a really cute one. It's only a mini. It's a 50ml, which is actually quite a decent size, and I've never used this before, believe it or not, but I know everybody raves about it. I know Essie from Essie Button loves this, so I'm really excited to try it. It smells really pleasant. I'm a big fan of olive anyway. I really like it. Not the food. I hate olives in terms of the food, but in terms of scents and products, I'm really into it. I think it's really cool. I like the scent of this. It's just a nice creamy body butter. I really do like the Body Shop body butters. They're really nice and moisturising. They're quite thick, but they do dry really fast, and they don't leave your skin feeling heavy or sticky. And this one is really nice. This is a really pleasant scent. If you're a person that likes your body butters but you don't want a sickly, overpowering sweet scent, but you want that nice moisturisation, a scent like this might be a good one to go for, because you're going to get the nourishing moisturisation without a sickly sweet smell. Okay, so let's talk beauty bits. That was all my kind of skincare and brushes and that kind of thing. The next thing I picked up is something I have had before. I just haven't had it in this shade, and it's one of the Shimmer Waves. I absolutely love these and they're fantastic. I have the darker bronzy pinky one, and I thought I would go for the coral because I thought this was really nice for spring and summer to give my skin that warmth, and I really like this. I think they're really pigmented, they last really well, they glide onto the skin really nicely, they're really effortless and easy to use, they give you a beautiful subtle highlight, and I'm really loving these. I think they're fantastic for the price. The pigmentation payoff is also fantastic, and yeah, I'm really into this. I think the colours are really gorgeous. I will show you up close. This is quite shimmery, obviously, as the name would suggest. It's a shimmer wave, so it can be used as a highlighter and to give your cheekbones a nice bit of warmth as well. Also fantastic for the décolletage area if you want a bit of something going on. The next thing I have is a new release, and it is the Wonder Blur Primer, which looks like this. This I didn't even know had come out until I went into the store, and everyone was buzzing about it, and I thought, oh, what's that? I recognised some packaging that I haven't bought before from the Body Shop, and it is an instant smoothing skin texture product that reduces the appearance of fine lines and pores. So you basically use this as a primer, very much like the Insta Blur. I'm not quite sure what the difference is between this and the Insta Blur. I do have both, and it is something that I'm going to look into. She did tell me in the store it was basically just based around the ingredients it contained, so I'm going to look into it a bit more, as I said. But this is a 30ml product. I love the packaging. It's very smoothing. I'm wearing it underneath my foundation today, and it is very, very similar to the Insta Blur, so I'm guessing the only difference in it is the texture is slightly thinner and it doesn't ball up as easily as the Insta Blur, which was one of my pet peeves about it, but also it has great ingredients in it, so I'm going to look into it properly. But I really do like this. I prefer it to the Insta Blur because, as I said, it's a little bit thinner in its texture, smooths on a lot easier, so I'm really looking forward to trying this. I think this was quite expensive. I think it was about £16, but By the way, I will link everything down below, so don't worry about not having prices. You guys know what I'm like in that department, but I will link it. But I think this was about £16 because it's a new product. So yeah, really nice. I do like it, but I need to do a bit of research about it before I can kind of tell you guys more. But expect a blog post at the very least. The next thing I have is something that, believe it or not, I have never tried from the Body Shop before, and it is one of their lip liners in the shade Rosy Red. I just wanted a really nice simple red lip liner. Normally I tend to buy them from MAC and Kevyn Aucoin, but they're quite pricey, so I thought if this works out, it's going to be better on my bank balance. And the only thing about this is the shade is gorgeous because I swatched it in store. It was really creamy and smoothing, and it's super pigmented, and I really liked it. When I took the lid off mine, it was broke, which isn't the Body Shop's fault because it was sealed, but it's just a bit annoying. I don't know how this could have happened unless it's been dropped, but there was no lead at the top, so it hadn't kind of fallen out into the packaging, so I have no idea how this could have happened. Really disappointed in that because I can't even swatch it for you until I sharpen it, but I do like it. However, it's kind of put me off wanting to repurchase, and I know it sounds a bit silly because if the product is really good then that shouldn't matter, you can just sharpen it, but yeah, I was a bit disappointed when that happened. Okay, and the last products I have are the ones that I am most excited about. You may have seen on the website or on Instagram if you follow the Body Shop UK that they have recently released their range of lip and cheek velvet makeup sticks, which I had a little bit of a giddy moment about when I saw them on Instagram. I thought, what are those? I'm really excited. And they brought out 6, and I had a completely mad moment and picked up every single shade. Just because I did this for you guys. Obviously I wanted to swatch them for you, I wanted to do a blog post, so I thought yes, it is obsessive to pick up every single shade, but I need to because I want to show you guys what is out there. So like I said, I picked up 6. I'm going to start with the one that I'm wearing today. I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but I have a very soft kind of berry shade on the cheekbones going on right now. It's very soft, it's very warming, it's very natural, and this comes in the and this one is in the shade 5. Now you'll notice that this packaging is different to the rest. This is the only one that comes in a black stick. This is a very interesting shade because it looks black in the packaging. I will show you up close, but as you can see, I'll just put it up for you a bit. It has a black texture to it. When you apply this to the cheekbones, it actually adapts to your natural skin. So this will look absolutely completely different on everybody. Now obviously if you have a similar skin tone to me, it will look very similar, but you'll get no two that are exactly the same. And I love that concept. I think it's amazing. So I'm going to swatch this for you, but please bear in mind it could look slightly different when you go and swatch it in store. When I swatch it, this is what it looks like. It's this really nice soft berry shade. It's very pigmented, it's very pretty, again very subtle, and you can obviously wear it a lot more intense than this, but I just wanted to show it you guys kind of as it is when it comes out of the pan onto my skin. And it's kind of like a very wintry type of shade. I really like this. I think it complements my skin really nicely, and I'd be really interested to know what you guys think about it if you have it, especially if you have different skin tones to mine, because I'd be really interested to see how this came out on you. So yeah, I really like this. I love the concept of it. It's very soft and creamy, it's very pigmented, and they last really well, and I love the packaging, so I was very impressed with this one. I'm not going to lie to you, the rest of them I haven't even swatched, so let's swatch them together. The next one I have is in the number 35. These all do have specific names, but I actually just don't know what they are because unfortunately it doesn't say the name on the packaging. But this one is kind of the corally colour, and let's just swatch it. Let's have a look. And as you can see, this is a very velvety matte coral shade. What I will say about them is they're very subtle. They're not like high impact colour. They're nothing like the Soap and Glory ones where you swatch it, you think, damn, that is pigment. These are a lot softer, which I kind of prefer because when I do apply cream products, I tend to blend. So it's nice to have one that actually goes on quite subtle, that you don't have to blend it out so much, because obviously that prevents wastage as well. And I think that one looks really nice. I can't wait to wear that. I think it'll look really pretty in the summer as well. The next one I have is in a Fuchsia Pink, and again, very pretty colour indeed. I'm going to swatch this one also. This is a lot more pigmented than the rest. As you can see, that is quite intense compared to the other two. Very pretty, like this a lot. I think this would look beautiful on the lips as well. But yeah, I love that colour. I think it's really nice. I think if you're a pink person, definitely. Next one I have is a dark red shade, and this is in the shade 40. This looks like it's probably going to be quite intense because it's quite dark, so let's swatch this and have a see. Yeah, that is pretty intense compared to the rest of them. Very, very nice colour. I love my reds, so that's not really an issue for me. I think that's very, very pretty. Again, it's very soft. They're very soft colours, and I like that. I think they're really nice. The next one I have is definitely for the nude gals out there. I love this shade. It really reminds me of Something Sexy by MAC, I think it's called. Is it called Something Sexy? I think it is. It might not be. But anyway, it reminds me of that shade that I'm thinking about, and it's very, very nice, subtle, soft rose shade. That's really pigmented compared to the other two as well. I really like that. I think it's really nice. I think that'll look beautiful both on the cheekbones and the lips because it's subtle, it's quite nice and warming. That is very similar to the MAC lipstick that I'm talking about, which I will link down below just in case I've said the name wrong, but that is incredibly similar, so I really like that. I think it'll look really pretty. And the last one I have is like a soft corally peach, and this is in the number 30, and this is like a nudie orange, like a nudie kind of peachy colour, quite similar to the one on top but has a more kind of orangey undertone to it. But yeah, I really like that. I think it should look really pretty and flattering, and I think if you're a paler skin complexion, that'll look absolutely gorgeous. So everyone, that was everything that I picked up on my last 2 trips to the Body Shop. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to pop any of the questions that you may have in the comments box down below. Also, don't forget to check out the info bar for links, my social media and all that kind of thing, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!